So there's Rico, Milla, me, and 2 randoms on the team. Let's see if we can build some chemistry. Today I am matched up against the 33rd rank in Iowa at the power forward position. Looking at our top attributes, there isn't much of a difference. This should be a good one. We win the tip-off and I hit the 3 in the corner for the open look. Okay. First encounter. Let's see what he's got. I lead him to our big and he dunks on him. Wow, okay. This got real quick. Rico dots the small forward for his second 3 of the game. He's starting to heat up now. We leave their big open for the shot. Fortunately, he missed. I grab the rebound, pass it off to Rico. He hits the 2 in the low post. He gets surrounded and bails out to Milla for the wide open look. Their shooting guard responds quickly with a pull-up 3 of his own. Trying not to let the lead get too big, Rico swiftly responds with his own meter dunk. They inbound to the small forward who went AFK. They call a timeout. They didn't pay attention to the clock, and that's an 8-second violation. The 2 miss Rico in his cut. He finds his buddy instead for the midi pull-up. Their big gets a second chance, and the 7-4 is able to shoot over the defense for the open 3. Rico throws a laser to the 3 in the left wing. He waits for Iowa to overextend and gets a clear path to the goal. This game was recorded before the October 14th patch, so that means 7-4 bigs can still shoot 3 fades without a shifty shooter badge. Is anyone else glad that's finally over? Leave a like if yes. You see that? Now that is a reasonable fade there. Their 2 uses his speed, runs up and shoots another pull-up 3. Okay, so they're just taking full advantage of all the exploits in the game. It's all good. Iowa tries to cheat up on the hash, so I cut to the basket to get our 3 open for the midi pull-up. Their 5 runs the perimeter and shoots another fade. At least Rico was there to challenge, but it's not enough. In a response, he speeds past the defense, finds his spot, shoots, and scores. Yep, the classic 2K26 cheese. Run behind the screen and shoot the fade. It is hard to miss after all. The small forward finds me for my first shot of the game in the last minute of the quarter. Our 2 gets the deflected steal. It's his meal, right? Ooh, that thing got sent to the shadow realm. Ouch! All good, we recover. And in true KD fashion, 1-step pull-up, green. We get a blocking call and send them to the line. After he makes both free throws, Milla gets the ball with the last 10 seconds, and with some patience, he gets the standing dunk to end the first quarter. 4 seconds into the second quarter, Rico ties the PG up for a jump ball. Great work. After winning the jump ball, Milla outlets to the 2, who dots Rico, who goes baseline for the shot. Their SG gets up the court quick, tries some razzle-dazzle, and rushes his shot. I get the rebound, throw a full court heave to Rico, who, let's be honest, he got bailed out with that foul. After he makes both free throws, the PG rushes the ball to the cutting small forward for the sneaky score. After a blocking foul, Rico gets the ball on the wing, shakes his defender, and uses that lightning launch to get to the baseline for the open look. The PG tries to hit the small forward again, but I'm there for the block. I snag the rebound and hit Rico. The defense is all over the place and don't know who to guard, and our small forward is open on the right hash. Iowa has been quiet this quarter so far, and as soon as I let my guard down, I pay for it. That's okay though, because while he's no-looking his shot, I'm already up the court for my own score. I try to show face here, but phantom challenges aren't implemented in the game yet, so he just rises up and scores. Rico dishes it to the 2, who hits a tough lay on 2 defenders. I stepped up away from Iowa, and he gets an easy score. Wow, I can't believe I did that. Rico sees an opportunity to score, and he takes it. Our small forward has been getting cooked in these chains of possessions. His man gets another easy bucket. Next chance, his buddy finds him, and he gets those points back. Wow, I'm not gonna lie, I am so glad these shots are patched now. Like, he has no shifty shooter badge, and he's hitting with ease. Their shooting guard either lags out or quits. All we know is they're currently down a man, and we capitalize on it. Milla doesn't think I'll avoid the screen. He picks up, Rico tries to intercept the pass, misses, and the big gets a great look. Next chance, Rico finds Miller on a cut to the basket. The big tries to rush up the court. I'm there to help. The only way to stop these 7'4" bigs. You tackle him. The small forward gets the board and hits Miller for a little payback. After they get 5 seconds inbounding, our SG smokes the AI cheese, but Rico is there for the putback. We get 2 tip passes but no rewards. We're out of position and they get an open look. Rico charges up the court. I cut to give him space to find his shot. We force a turnover. They try to get it back, but that just leads to the open fader. And with 3 seconds and a half, they find a decent look for the buzzer beater. At halftime, Iowa and I have very similar stats. We'll see who turns up in the second half. At the start of the third quarter, the big sets a massive screen on me, getting Iowa open for a clean look. Miller sets a hard screen on the bot AI and then rolls to the basket for an easy dunk. The 7'4" gets ripped up by our 2. Now it's his mill after the steal. Misses his shot, but they get the rebound. They find their big with 5 seconds left. He shoots and hits a post fade over everyone. All right, it's time I get involved here. I run the perimeter. Miller finds me in the corner for the go-ahead bucket. And before the defense can react, Iowa gets those 2 points back. But just as they did to us, Rico dots the 3 for 2 points. Let's go. Great defense. We force the turnover, and Rico awards the 2 for his efforts. I pick up on defense, and we force another turnover. This time, our 3 finds Rico for the fast break bucket. Next possession, they find the big, and yep, 3 turnovers back to back. Our defense is on fire in the third. They try and reward me for the steal. I was unselfish, and we take what we thought was a good shot, but we miss, and they get the board. Some pretty good passing and off-ball movement. I get faked out, and Iowa gets an open look. Rico avoids the steal attempt, plows through the defense, and gets the meter dunk. I soon find out that Iowa is not playing any games as he hits the no-dip shot without hesitation. I said that's okay, because I can do the same thing. Next possession, Rico tips the pass and uses his hustle points to keep it inbounds. I hit Miller, he finds the 3, who dishes to Rico and then dots Miller in the corner. Now that's basketball. Their big brings the ball up, and with the slightest move, he's open for the 3. Rico draws the defense and finds Miller at the top of the key. And after all this time, now they find the bot AI in the corner. Desperation must be kicking in. Rico finds the 3 down the sideline, and he's too fast for the big to keep up. And I fall asleep on defense as Iowa gets another freebie off me. Thankfully, our small forward steps up and gets those 3 points back. As Iowa misses his shot, we're up 20 going into the fourth. Let's go. As long as we don't let up, we got this thing won. After Miller gets the dunk, we force another turnover. They try to hit me, but it's intercepted, and that's 2 points before anybody can spin their 2K camera around. Rico takes a wild attempt at the rim. That's no good. Rico runs into a clean screen, shifting the defense, and their small forward gets the lane. Miller finds me at the top of the key for a great look. I tried to get the steal, I miss, but he runs out of bounds after the catch, so we take those. Off the inbound, Rico finds Miller with the backdoor cut. Wow, I must not care at this point, because why do I keep leaving Iowa open? After we miss our shot, Iowa says win or lose, I'm going to get mine, as he gets another dunk. After I check the box score, I lock back in and hit a 3. The 2 is double teaming and leaves the bot for a clean cut to the basket. The shooting guard assists Rico with getting those points back after the screen and roll. The 3 in transition yet again gets another free ride. Then Rico hits our 3 for the fade to get the 2 points back. They hit Iowa, then I hit Iowa. I get the bump steal and get rewarded for my efforts once again. The big throws a crazy 33-footer for the memes. We get the rebound and dot the small forward for the 3. Iowa is fed up at this point and throws anything up to see if it sticks. Last minute of the game, I take a peek at the box score and admire the efficiency. 8 for 8 and 4 for 4 from 3. I'm feeling good and confident, so I'll just pull a 3 fade for the memes and as a slap to show y'all are not good. Iowa scores one more time as a consolation prize. I guess. I get set up so perfect, I had to shoot the shot. But I missed. I've scarred my perfection. They miss their final shot, I get the board, and hit the full court to the 3 for the last shot. GG's. Iowa scored more points, but I was more efficient and didn't turn the ball over. If you like what you see, give me a subscribe and like. A lot goes into these edits, and I'm only getting better each day. Season 2 is coming, and I have new builds to show off, so stay locked in. Till next time, YouTube.